What we're gonna do now, I want you to be in profile, and this is just for you to learn the position, okay? So if you think about when you are in profile, you can come back this way, or you can come back this way, okay? So wherever profile you say, let's say you face to the right, so you have your right leg behind you. Now you can come back like a meia lua de frente, or you can come back like a armada. I want you to come back this way. So in relation, I'm going to be in relation to you, okay? So we are looking forward. Place your right leg behind, looking forward, and your right foot will follow the path of the heel. Follow your heel as if you're drawing a circle on the floor with your heel, and you mark that chapa. Let me show you the other side, and then I'll face you. So left foot behind. Now I'm gonna follow the heel, so it's to the back like a tail. You're going to turn that, and as you turn, you move the base foot. Your hand chases the leg, my front hand chases the back leg, and then I get this movement. Okay, so when your hand chases the leg, guys, you start to get the right inclination of the movement. Okay, so this is what you do. You go profile, brush, tilt. If you need to jump to catch your balance, that's okay. And then you set to the other side. Everything is going to start with your arms. If you can see me, everything starts with my arms. And then you kind of maintain this posture here. You can so it's okay to get the raw idea first. We get that raw idea of the movement, and then what you do, you start to polish. So the raw idea would be, the direction, which leg is doing what. You got to get those things right first, which you have, and now we can start to polish the movement, okay? So to polish this movement, the first thing to think about is the position of your body. So the body completely upright would be an armada. The body completely down would be like a meia lua or a rabo de arraia. The body halfway up, you could call it perhaps a rabo de arraia with no hand, something like this. This is a chapa, so a spinning chapa. So where you would get this posture with the chapa, where the body's down, but not so low like that. That's still a chapa, it's just a question of style, okay? If your leg is doing this, that's a chapa. So I'm gonna work on that hamstring for me to lift. So we want that T-shaped position. So when I do this here, the first thing, if I'm showing profile, is that there is a brushing-like feeling. That kind of feeling. Okay? Now, I do this brushing here just to start. In other words, if you lift your foot too early, like this, you don't want to do that. You want to just sweep the body. Think like rabo de arraia. Lift, stretch. So now I want you to stretch the leg so you can really feel the end of that kick. Now advance, can you grab this kind of bounce here? My energy is going down. And there's a really cool way of training this for advance as well, which is there and there. I think you can all do that. So there, there. Make sure you look over the leg. So guys, make sure you look over the leg. We're not looking underneath the leg. We're looking over the leg. From here, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We keep no more than here. So it's about controlling your momentum. Let's go one leg 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change side. 1, brush the floor. 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. What you may find that when you get this right, actually it's quite hard. You get sweaty very soon. It's this brushing and lifting at the same time that does it. So that's great, but now we're going to put into the AU. So the idea here is that when you brush, you are doing out. So this is what it looks like from your perspective there. See? Now I'm not doing this. I'm doing this. And I'm trying to open the leg so my body is only tilted, inclined. You don't want to start here and then be here. See what I mean? You want to be here in the air, but you want to land closer. So you are extending the body, but you are closing. You're extending the body, but you're closing. That was a bit high. Let me just control a bit more. Does that make sense? Let's go to that really subtle position now. Now we're going to use this idea of one foot telling the other foot to move. Okay? So if you try this for me, please. You have your feet together and you go on tippy toes on this foot, right foot on tippy toes, and then just push with your left foot. Other side. Tiptoes, that's an important point. Push with the other foot. So we're basically going here, here. Okay? So this is what happens now. I did a meia lua de frente and a esquiva. Now I'm going to feint this meia lua. Look at that. And then that stay, I push back. And here comes my chapa. So let me show you now in profile. So this is just the setting up for the chapa. Lift, back bend, push. Now, look what happens to the body. When your feet is like this, so have one foot like this, and your body's here, right? Your body's in a back bend. So it's here and down. See this? Look. Back bend and down. So this leg is taking the force from here. The energy is translated here. So when I go back bend, now look, base. See? I'm still on tippy toes here. That's my foot. I want you to stop in that back bend, and then as you lift the back leg, go. And you can see here, I create an illusion of very light touch, very light touch, light touch. Okay, so we're going to stay in profile. Now I want you to bring this leg forward. It's a new idea. Nothing is going to be lost from the last idea. So this idea here. Now, can we do a negativa that is just here? You may not be able to do that. You may need to go down to a negativa and do a rolê. And that's totally fine. But if you can slide that foot, keep the body in, and then just go enough there to rolê, that's what I'm after. So it's something like this. It's like you took a wrong turn and you had to go, whoa. Whoa. Let's see if we can do that. It might help to bring this hand more. See if you can bring this hand more over the head. I turn into my chapa here. I barely kick the chapa and I go forward. Just give me a time. I just need to see this again. Yeah, that's it. So I turn into the chapa here. I'm going to step down this foot and I bring the negativa here. I'm going to feint. Yeah. I will come out, rolê, ow, low here, and then there is this kind of lifting, and then here, you're getting this, it's all in one leg. Actually, a very good homework, it's for you to do this on one foot. So when you are here, you go, so you get a right feeling, look, see what I mean? Okay, now, I stopped to say that when you really want to kick that chapa, the feeling is almost palpable. We can cut through that feeling. And this is what I mean. You've gone here, 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 and you really want... But here, it's when I really... that the body suddenly starts to take another shape. So you go here, and let's say the person is here. So as you do your AU, you're still looking that way. Now when you land, I want you to keep your hands on the floor, and I want you to bring your legs into mola. Anybody that cannot do that, wait for me, okay? So this is the movement. It goes 1, 2. Let me show you another way. 1, I have to just stay there. 2, land. Let me try to show you another way now. So I'm here. So I go, AU, land. Now I'm gonna switch, look. And then I fall. Don't worry too much about the flat, but for the more advanced is that flat AU. 1. Now look what I do. I switch leg. If you can from here, control that fall with no hand. So it's 1, 2, 4. I don't move my hand, I just go 1, 2. And again. So then here, 1, 2. My hand's still there, look. Now I take my hand out. Whoa, besourinho. He, ow! Power, let's go. And then you take to a much quieter level like this, look. Here's the more. Maybe